What is going on, guys? Hopefully you guys are enjoying your first weekend of Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. Now today's video is just going to be strictly about Modern Warfare. For those who are playing it, or for those who are thinking about playing it instead of Infinite Warfare, this video is for you. Now this is coming from a player that's been playing this, like I've had like 30-40 days when this game came out. Like I was like, what was I, 12? No, I was like 13 years old, 12 years old, and I was playing this, and I played a lot of SND, I played a lot of TDM, played a lot of ground war, but mainly SND. But we're going to talk about that in today's video. I'm going to give you guys 3 useful tips, effective tips, that's going to definitely help you enjoy this game a little bit more. Now, this video is obviously catered towards the newer players of Call of Duty 4. You know, the veterans of Call of Duty 4 can watch this, you know, as like a refresher, I guess you could say. But you guys are definitely going to benefit from this video. Now, tip number 1 is to learn your spawn nades. You guys know that there's one team and another team. They spawn on one side and they spawn on the other side. So basically, when you spawn in, you can run up to like 15-20 feet and throw a nade over a building, and it will literally blow them up just off the spawn. So I'm gonna show you guys this right here on the Crossfire SND. This works on any game mode, TDM, DOM, you know, anything. But this is for SND, so I throw the nade over this fucking building and it gets 3 people. So you can only imagine what kind of damage it does to noobs in SND Crossfire. So that is tip number 1, is to practice your SND or TDM, just spawn nades in general. Tip number 2 is to actually have your class catered to what you're trying to do. Now if you're trying to snipe, your best bet is to use stopping power. Now if you don't have stopping power on your sniper, you are looking at a 2-shot all the time. Essentially, you're not going to get a 1-shot, especially if you're a quick scope or if you're a trick shot or stuff like that. You definitely, you're going to definitely need stopping power on most of your weapons. Now, on the flip side, you can use Juggernaut, which, you know, I mean, you can use that. Many people do, but there's certain weapons that cater towards that perk. Like, let's say you use the P90. You don't need stopping power. You can use Jug. But let's say you're sniping or using the M16 for that one burst, you need stopping power. So make sure, you can leave it down in the comment section below. Like, ask me some questions. What guns need stopping power? What guns don't? And I'll be more than glad to answer that down below. So that is tip number 2, is to make sure you have stopping power on the right guns, which is the M16, all the snipers, pretty much all the ARs, and some of the SMGs. So now tip number 3. Now this kind of ties in with tip number 1, which is the spawn nades. But you need to know where the enemies are spawning. Now look, right now you're going to see some vacant SND gameplay. I already knew the guy was going to be there in SND. I already knew he was going to spawn there or run towards there because I know where people go. So I highly advise you guys to go on a private match or just play some SND pubs and just, you know, get used to where they spawn at. Know exactly where they spawn at, you know, the enemies, and you'll know everything. So like, look at this next clip. The next round you're gonna see me use the I use the noob tube. Okay, so like, let's say if it's crash or let's say if it's vacant, I know, like I said, I know where their spawn is. Like I know where they spawn in SND. Like the whole team, they spawn in one area. So what I like to do sometimes when I'm feeling a little bit bored is I'll take the noob tube, you know, the grenade launcher, and you know, I'll just run up a little, you know, just look at this. Now just imagine if the whole team went there and I had Sonic Boom, you know, perk number 2, if I had Sonic Boom as my attachment. That could have been, look at that shit, bro. It's just, okay, just know where the spawn is. Like that's, you guys know from my nuked out videos, I am a huge advocate of map control, map awareness, strategy, overall strategy when it comes to playing the game. I am a huge advocate of, you know, building your own strategy. So make sure you guys have good map awareness, map control, map knowledge, and have some sort of strategy coming into each map, each game mode. It's really beneficial. I just highly encourage you guys to take the time to do that. I know it's just a video game. I'm being a little nerd about it, but you know, I highly encourage you guys to make your own strategies, or you can use mine. Just make sure you guys have it down on fleek. So that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, slap a like on the video, subscribe if you're new for daily content, and I'm gonna catch you guys later. Yeah.